Prioritization. One thing that matters as an A1C is not going to matter at staff sergeant. The quicker you realize that, the quicker you'll have order continuously throughout your life. You guys probably noticed I don't get up at 2:30 a.m. anymore. I can't. At 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. How long have I been in the military? Goodness, I joined at 23. I can't do it anymore. My alarms still go off at 3. I still got alarms set. But I don't pop up the same way I used to do when I was at Andrews in the dorms, just grabbing black coffee, just not even all the way up, and just, I can't do it. Caffeine, it just ramps up my anxiety now. I have to cut it back. Prioritizing sleep. I've been told this countless times, especially when I started getting up at 2:30 a.m., 2017, October. You can only sustain it for so long before your body literally starts breaking down. You don't make gains in the gym. You make them while you're sleeping, when you're recovering. You're tearing down muscle in the gym. You're rebuilding it while you sleep. Your mind is resting. Your body is resting while you sleep. Going 3, 4, 5 years on 3 to 4 hours of sleep a night, I'm starting to see the effects of it in my present. There's a direct correlation. I wouldn't say it's purely causation, but you see the correlation as far as maybe closer to 6 or 7 hours of sleep would have benefited me over the last couple of years. Maybe I wouldn't have gained as much weight. You start seeing how all the other different pieces connect. Because of, if you're not resting, you're going to be irritable, which means your relationships are going to suffer. Your performance is going to suffer. Your energy is going to suffer, which means you won't want to go to the gym and you'll want the cookies and cakes and what have you, waffles and McDonald's and whatever's available. Convenience will be your main factor that you make decisions based off of instead of discipline. I'm that person. That's why I'm here right now. I'm that person who prioritized performance. And, I have more time in the day if I slept less. But then you realize by sleeping less, my performance goes down in every area. You get one body. I'm telling you from experience that it doesn't work. There's all these motivational speakers that they impressed upon me. David Goggins to Eric Thomas to Gary Vee to all these, Grant Cardone, all these voices that are in a place that I want to be in one day. And you say, well, to be like them, I got to do what they're doing. And you realize, well, no. A lot of them speak from the benefit of hindsight, where they say, well, I know I did this one thing, but they don't explain it in full. Meaning, I slept in this one holiday, and then I did this, which launched this in my career. We don't have the full story. When you have internet as your resource for a lot of, you have books or what have you, you're getting a well-developed, edited version of events. And a lot of us take that literally and say, well, Eric Thomas gets up at 3 a.m., so I'm going to start doing it. Well, Eric Thomas is not in the military. He speaks for a living. Eric Thomas speaks for a living. I don't speak for a living. I think and sit at a desk and follow just orders and run and do pull-ups and sit-ups, and he doesn't have PT. He's self-disciplined. He's self-regulated, which means if he doesn't want to do something that day, he doesn't have to do it. He's not in the military. So it's very careful. It's very important that we monitor the influencers in our life and saying, all right, if they tell us to do something and say, no, you don't need no sleep. Entrepreneurs, you're a CEO. You don't need no sleep. And we take all that stuff literally, and then we go run with it. And we say, well, if they not sleeping and they working up till midnight, and they're working till midnight because they don't have a job to be at in the morning. They can get up at 9. The term 9 to 5, no one in the military works 9 to 5. No one. There might be one point where you might go up in rank and plateau at maybe a 9 to 4:30. That's maybe around senior superintendent. But in a lot of cases, they work longer than everyone else. So it's very, very important that you prioritize properly based on longevity. LeBron. As much as I love Kobe, you have to appreciate the longevity of LeBron. I'm a Kobe fan. Kobe is my GOAT. I don't care who you got in your top 5. You hear me? Kobe. It's Kobe. But I appreciate LeBron's longevity, even though he's injured right now. My Lakers, we still got rest. We got Melo. You hear me? But you can appreciate someone who's able to they play at a high level, perform at a high level consistently and continuously. It's not normal. It's not normal.